Hello, welcome back. Today you are going to move your spine in 6 different directions. This is something you should do every single day of your life because it keeps the spine healthy. Normally, you only move forward. You're hunched over your phone, you're hunched over your computer, etc. So, do you know the directions in which your spine moves? So you don't have to get this correct. I just want you to think about it. Can you name the 6 directions that your vertebrae moves? Well, I already mentioned forward. So it goes forward. I'll go this way. And it goes back. So that's number 2. It goes lateral. Number 3. Number 4. And then you twist. 5 and 6. We're going to begin today by standing up. So please stand up. Okay, starting with your feet about hip width distance apart or a little bit wider. And we're just going to twist. Soft elbows, bent elbows, and you're going to go from right to left. Just warming up the vertebrae. You can even let your arms flop a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to take the spine sideways. So you're going to reach both arms overhead, interlace your fingers, straighten your elbows, palms to the ceiling, and you'll side bend. So for lateral movements, you can exhale as you bend. Inhale to center. Okay, next, we're going to take the spine forward. So you're just going to release your arms and bend forward, where you can hang like a rag doll. You can sway from side to side. Or you can put your hands behind your legs and kind of tuck in a little bit for a deeper stretch. Start to roll yourself up. And as you come up, you're going to roll the shoulders back and down. And then we're going to go backwards. So as if you could slide your hands in your back pocket. Okay. This part's important because I don't want you to hurt your back. We're going to go backwards, but we're going to start at the hips, not the middle of the back. So you're guiding your hips forward. And release. From here, we're going to move onto our hands and knees. So to get there, you can reach both arms up. Swan dive forward. Get the hands on the mat and step backwards to plank, and then hands and knees. I'm going to move a little closer to the camera. We'll be doing cat-cows, doing extension and flexion of the vertebrae by rolling up, pushing the floor away, chin towards chest, and then the opposite direction. Keep going at your own pace. This really does help to reduce tension all along your vertebrae from your tailbone to your skull. The next time you're rounded up like a cat, lean back, for child's pose. Okay, into a back bend. So you're going to roll yourself up, sitting on the heels. Now some students really have a hard time sitting on the heels. It hurts the top of their feet, it hurts their thighs. It's just impossible for some people. So this can be done with crisscross legs. So for you, you can crisscross your legs, okay, and bring the hands back. I'm going to return to my bent knees because I'm going to take it a little step, I'm going to take it a step further. You can stay here, which is called sun worshiper pose, or you can go into a half camel by lifting the hips and dropping the head. No matter where you are, we have 2 more breaths. Okay, we're going to roll up and we're going to return to the hands and knees for a lateral movement. On this one, you're going to extend your right leg long behind you. Right leg long. Toes are tucked under and you press the heel back. So you're kind of leaning all your body weight back towards your feet. Don't collapse in the shoulders. Instead, push the floor away. Nice long neck. And now for that lateral stretch, you're going to cross your right foot over your left. And now you're going to turn your head to the left and look back at your foot. So you're looking over your left shoulder, you're looking back at the foot. Okay, we're just going to release the head, release the foot, leg, and repeat on the other side. Left leg back. Push the heel, tuck the toes first, Tuck the toes, press the heel, come out of the shoulder joints, nice long neck, navel towards spine, and pick up the foot, cross it over, tuck your toes, turn your head to look over the right shoulder, look back at the foot. Head comes to center, leg comes to center, sit back on the heels. This time we won't be there long, so I want you all to lean back on the heels. And then you're going to shift all your weight over to the right, coming off the feet. Hand goes to the shin. And this time the right arm reaches up. I'm going to turn around so I can. Okay, right arm reaches up. Side bend, lateral movement. We're going to reach up and go into a rotation or a twist. Hands come to the right side of the body, and you kind of walk them back. Don't force them. Turning the head towards the right shoulder. This is my favorite twist and side bend combo because it gets into the rib cage, where I tend to hold tension, as do many people. Okay, we're coming out. Don't force it. Come out nice and gentle to protect your back. And then we're just going to repeat on the other side. So you shift your weight up and over to the left. Hold on to the shin or the knee, but you want normally the shin. Left arm comes up. Reach up like you have to change the light bulb on the ceiling. And side bend. Ooh, my tight side. Have you noticed that normally one side is tighter than the other side? Yoga helps create balance in the body, so the weak side, come on up, gets stronger. The tight side becomes more flexible. Let's twist. Keep breathing. We're going to come out. Remember to take your time. And we're going to return to the hands and knees for a twist. It's called thread the needle. So you're going to take your right arm up towards the ceiling and you look up. That same right arm now comes down, through, shoulder comes down, head comes down. You can keep your left arm where it is, or you can place palm over palm. You can keep the palm where it is, or you can slowly start lifting the top arm towards the ceiling and looking up. No matter where your hand is, let's bring it back to position 1. So palm down on the mat or floor. Gently guide yourself back to center. And we'll repeat on the other side, lifting the left arm up. Look up. Thread through. Palm over palm, or any variation. And let's unwind, release, and sit down on the mat or floor, legs out in front, and we're going to take it forward into flexion of the vertebrae. Okay, just a breath or two more. This is a nice counter pose after twisting the vertebrae. Roll yourself up. And we're going to finish on the floor. So you've taken your spine 6 directions standing, seated, 6 directions on your hands and knees, and now 6 directions reclined. So please lie down for bridge pose. Heels lined up with sit bones, arms down to your sides. Lifting the hips, maybe tucking the shoulder blades. You can add a shoulder opener. You can lift the heels. Remember to come down starting at the top of the vertebrae. Hugging the knees in, taking the spine forward, flexion. Head comes down if it was up. We're going to twist, so you're going to keep the right knee hugged in, left leg long on the mat. Let me scooch closer, get into your view. And we're going to twist. So the left hand goes to the knee, right arm T, and we twist. You can turn the head to the right for the last breath. And roll to your back to come out. That's releasing the right leg, hugging the left knee in. Left arm T, right hand to the thigh, and we twist. When you're ready, please roll to your back, extending both legs long. The last pose, side bend from a reclined position. You're going to extend both arms up overhead. And now you're going to walk your heels over to the right. And you're going to slide your body over to the right or left, doesn't matter. When you're ready, you'll go to center, walk the feet over to the other side. And you're all finished. You can hug your knees in one last time if that feels good. Bye. See you next time. Hope you've energized your physical body and you feel a little bit better now.